A Fort Worth homeowner is charged for murder for shooting and killing a woman he says was trying to steal from his home. Police say the man saw the woman take a wagon, confronted her with a gun, and when she tried to take off, he shot her, and she died. Fox 4's Macy Jenkins spoke to a former prosecutor about whether this case would fall under the Castle Doctrine. Macy.
You know, Steve, I spoke to this prosecutor and he says it's still unclear. There are several things to consider when it comes to the Castle Doctrine. Most importantly, was this woman actually on his property and did she actually have his belongings?
Fort Worth police arrested and charged 44-year-old Nan Van Dien with murder for shooting and killing 28-year-old Anna Olivo outside of Dien's home on Dallas Avenue in East Fort Worth. Police say Dien told them around 12:30 Sunday morning the surveillance cameras on his home, which he had told them he just installed because of previous theft, detected motion outside.
He went outside to look and did see a female attempting to get into one of his vehicles, and also had one of the wagons there that was the homeowner's full of some items.
According to the arrest affidavit, Dien confronted Olivo with a .22 caliber AR rifle and told her to lie down multiple times. He told police he remembers the person saying, "You gonna shoot me?" in a loud tone of voice, which Dien says made him feel threatened and caused him to fire his weapon. After the first shot, the woman turned around and Dien fired 4 additional shots.
I think that the state's going to have a really tough time convincing a jury to convict him of murder.
Former Dallas County prosecutor DeMarcus Ward, who is not connected to this case, says the details behind this shooting would make it challenging for both the prosecution and the defense.
I foresee the defense showing all of the things to a jury that would make them believe that this was reasonable. The fact that he was in his home, the fact that he was asleep, the fact that he set up video cameras because it had happened before, which goes to his state of mind.
And what about the Castle Doctrine, which justifies using deadly force in Texas to prevent unlawful interference with one's property, prevent a person who is fleeing after that theft, and when the person feels their life is in danger?
In this case, the state would probably make the argument that the Castle Doctrine does not apply for a number of reasons. First of all, there's a big question as to whether or not she was still on his property at the time.
Records show Olivo was previously convicted of burglary. Police say the security footage shows that Olivo had left the red wagon taken from the fenced-in backyard and other items near the driveway and did not have anything in her hands when Dien shot her. But Dien also told police he's blind in one eye and only has 70% of his vision in the other.
His vision, I think that's going to be a huge factor here because a jury can put themselves in the position of someone with that kind of vision. And that's also going to go into the fact of whether or not he knew that she was still on the property or not.
When asked by police why Dien didn't just let the person go, he told them he'd experienced theft before, and this time he was tired of seeing his property getting broken into and stolen.
Dien had previously been charged with 2 counts of theft of property back in 2015 and 1 count of unlawful carrying of a weapon back in 2006. Today would have been Anna Olivo's 29th birthday. Steve, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Macy, I just want to ask, so the shooter, the suspect, has previously been charged with theft? Is that what we said?
The suspect had a previous burglary charge, I believe it was.
Okay.
And this suspect,
yes,
exactly, theft of property.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.